Welcome to the HR Empowerment Podcast, where we will uncover strategies and new insights from HR professionals who discuss up-to-date regulations, best practices, and the most pressing topics like diversity and equity, leadership, dealing with difficult situations, and much more that affect your bottom line and business. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody. Wendy Sellers, the HR lady. I am back with JC.
Hey. How you doing?
How you doing? I am doing fantastic. I want to talk about what are the real benefits of hiring military veterans because there are so many. Oh, go ahead.
I know. They're tax breaks.
They could be, and they're not really a tax break, but there are opportunities for organizations to be, to have some kind of tax status of hiring a veteran. It's called the WOTC, Work Opportunity Tax Credit. And it's a deduction that business owners can get from hiring certain groups. And one of those groups is veterans. And this program started in 2019 and it was extended in 2021 as well. So talk to your accountant about that. You want to make sure that if there's any kind of tax credit available to you, that you are getting it. And I just want to take a little note there and say it's not just veterans that you can get this WOTC for. So check that out because you could also get it for hiring disabled veterans or disabled individuals in general.
Excellent point. That WOTC tax credit, it's available for certain veteran hires. Those who have been unemployed for 4 to 6 months, have military-related disability, have family receiving SNAP benefits, or have been unemployed for over 6 months with a disability. Employers must have a veteran work for 27 weeks to qualify, and the credit amount ranges from $2,400 all the way up to $9,600, with the highest for disabled veterans, interestingly.
There's also many opportunities through the VA, the Veterans Administration, to get some help there too. So, for example, there's one called the Non-Paid Work Experience Program, and it places, the VA helps place veterans in your organization, and you help the veteran get training, and then you don't have to pay for the training, or I don't think the salary either in that case. So you can, definitely get a lot of grants. I know personally, I've used grants for some of my clients, which was not through the VA, but just through your local unemployment office. So here in Florida, it's called Career Source, all over Florida, and a lot of different counties within the state of Florida have different kind of grants that help veterans get employed. And so they help the employer pay for that salary and or the training. And then every state has their own version as well. So check it out on your unemployment center, or your workforce center is usually what the employer side is called.
Hiring veterans has many benefits for your business. As mentioned, the IRS, VA, they'll provide financial assistance, tax breaks, salary subsidies, potential reimbursement, free assistance, improved accessibility to your business, and various training programs. Veterans bring a strong work ethic, organization skills, accountability, and leadership to the workplace. So if you're looking for a veteran to join your team, you can find qualified candidates simply by contacting a local veteran employment representative as well. To find a representative in your area, go to the U.S. Department of Labor's website and select your state. They have a drop-down menu there, and they'll simply refer you to available applicants and walk you through the process of applying for VA assistance if needed. You can also attract veteran applicants by promoting your company's veteran-friendly policies on your website, and maybe even representing accordingly at different job fairs as you make your way around. Never a bad thing to press the flesh and shake the hand, right?
Absolutely. I mean, veterans bring so many skills, especially leadership skills, to the job and working under pressure, right, JC?
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. Working under stress and pressure and all times of peace and war. And so we want to make sure that we are filling those empty positions that everybody is complaining about, saying we have a skills shortage, we have a lack of people shortage. Well, we have a lot of veterans that are looking for great jobs. You just have to make sure you're looking in the right places. All I did was do a quick Google search, and I, said, what are the benefits for hiring veterans? And an awesome article came up on Indeed, benefit incentives for hiring veterans. And there's a lot of hyperlinks in that article that can help you with the veteran readiness and an employment program, special employer incentive program, which is another VA benefit, the non-paid work experience program, which I talked about, and then all the way down to how much money can I get from that work opportunity tax credit? And it's a lot more than you think. Where was I just reading it? It is anywhere from $2,400 to $9,600 that an employer can get to help employ a veteran. There are higher tax credits, like I mentioned, for anybody who is a disabled veteran. And I believe that's through the Wounded Warrior credit. So check that out and make sure you're doing your part of putting our veterans back to work.
About some of those benefits, you mentioned something a little earlier on I want to highlight. It's those organizational skills. Let's think about it. Veterans bring impressive organizational skills to your business due to the military's regimented structure. In the military, they're used to sticking to a schedule, developing habits, and they apply that to their work schedule in the civilian world. Veterans have learned how to keep track of all their priorities in the military's high-pressure environment so that everything they need to accomplish actually gets done. Throw a list of 10 priorities at the wall. All 10 stick, and they're all level 1 priorities. They're going to help you sort out what's 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and keep everyone's emotions in check and just get it done. Sometimes you need the leader. Other times you just need people that can help you stay organized, maybe make you better, and who knows? Through the steps of that process, you might find your next senior leader sitting by your side and one of those people you bring on board as well.
And before we move on to the next series, I just wanted to finish this session with the fact that I've worked with many, many, many military veterans, and I have also heard false information where people think, oh, well, if I hire a veteran, they need to have a standard operating procedure and they need to, needs to be a cut and dry work and tell them what to do and they'll do it. That's not what I need. I need somebody creative. And veterans are used to problem solving quickly and creatively. They're used to adapting to changing situations. Yes, they're used to following rules and schedules too, but they are very, very well used to working as a team and looking out for everybody. So, those old, views of veterans, they go out the window. Throw them out. I have myself seen that they are inaccurate. And make sure you are thinking outside the box. And if you're like, I don't even know where this box is, call a veteran and say, help me. I need to get stability in my workplace. I need a leader. They can help you create that stability. And then, the next level, and the next level, and the next level. So I wanted to make sure I threw that in there.
No, absolutely. Anytime you need, call me, help you with your box in a heartbeat.
I want to talk about in our series 4 of 5 of this podcast, I want to talk about a little bit more about translating those resumes from military to civilian terminology. Ooh. So this is more for the candidates that are listening, or maybe, we have some HR folks on that are listening and saying, hey, my spouse is a veteran, or my child or my neighbor, and I want to give them this information. This is for you. We'll be right back.
Thank you for joining the HR Empowerment Podcast, brought to you by Aurora Training Advantage. We hope you've gained new insight and strategies to navigate the HR profession. We look forward to you joining us again on the HR Empowerment Podcast.